Good evening, my friends. Daniel Miller here. Welcome to our Destiny world. Destiny 2 Forsaken it is tonight. How's everybody? Did you have a good day? I certainly did. We had a wonderful broadcast of Destiny 1 earlier today. We've had several of our community members coming in and participating. We had a new community member from Netherlands, or Holland as we like to say, call the country here in the United Kingdom, and we played literally the entire session in a three-piece. It was Axe and it was Scooby-Doo and myself. We had lots of fun. It was really great to see that we are getting some community members from the continent coming in every single day, in addition to the usual from New Zealand, Australia and US. So that was really most welcome, and our friend is going to come back tomorrow, I think, and we'll be working on some other people's games as we had some requests today for help. So that is going to be very, very enjoyable indeed. And also tonight we are going to be doing Destiny 2 Forsaken as Warlock. We'll be progressing with some of those Spiders missions. Yesterday we completed 6 adventures. I think 1 or 2 wanted bounties. So the progression down the route is basically with those story missions given to us by Petra and the Spider, and this is going to be our work for tonight. A bit of a late night stream, but I'm not able to fit in my Destiny Forsaken earlier in the day. As you know, all of our community members are asking for Destiny 1 to remain the main broadcast of today, and therefore it is going to be there for foreseeable future. But Destiny 2 Forsaken we are trying to fit in late in the day on certain days, and today the stream is not going to be particularly long, but I'm hoping to complete certain tasks which indeed have been scheduled already yesterday. Just a couple of bits of news really. First of all, I've been telling you about my other broadcasting channel, which is called Film Dialogue, similar to Gaming Dialogue of course, but it is dedicated to film history. And if you're interested, anytime I am doing my live broadcast here with video games, I'm also broadcasting and streaming some films. So if anybody who is a fan of film history, you can just simply pop in and have a look. We are presently running a film noir season. For anyone who's familiar, this is a period of American film history between 1940 and 1941 and about 55, with loads of films dedicated to those mystery novels and weird characters emerging through that wartime era, and indeed the years which were to follow after the war ended. And you have lots and lots of interesting mysteries and wonderful short stories which were turned into films with all kinds of characters, be it well, I'm not going to expand on that. The best way of finding out is by joining and having a look at some of the films. And I'll tell you, tonight we are streaming 3 films. It is a triple bill in addition to the ones we already had streamed earlier today. So presently it is going to be Undertow, The Chase and Grand Central Murder. All those films are from the 1940s, and indeed Undertow is currently underway. So if you want to watch my film dialogue, you simply need to go to my Twitter, and my Twitter is www.twitter.com/filmdialogue1. so it's very easy to find at filmdialogue1, which is my Twitter profile, and then you access the postings with links, and I'm streaming through Rabbit. Rabbit is a portal on the internet that is basically allowing us to be streaming whatever is accessible through the browser. So if you want to be streaming Netflix or Amazon, you can, and you can join. You can be joined by some of your friends and community members. And I've been running Film Dialogue already for a while, but my streams in the recent months had been kind of put on hold because of obviously my involvement here with daily Destiny broadcasts, and we've obviously come back to it during the recent weeks because I thought it was a good idea to be running 2 consecutive broadcasts, one dedicated to film history and the other to indeed video gaming. And this channel is dedicated to Destiny, as you know. Presently, most of the times we are either streaming Destiny 1 or 2, and sometimes introducing some other interesting new games arriving to our console, and one of those was Apex in the recent times. Currently we have Season 2 starting, and we did have a couple of streams last week dedicated to Apex as well. So if you are interested in film history, you can pop in and have a look. The films that I'm screening tonight are Undertow, The Chase and Grand Central Murder. And also I can tell you what we've done earlier today. We've had other 3 films. Let me just dig up the information. And those 3 films were indeed streamed during the time when we were playing Destiny 1. And I guess ideal for anyone who gets a bit tired of watching our gameplay and wants to have a short break, and then you can just pop in and have a look at some of those films. So let me just get you the information. Yeah, earlier today we streamed, or screened I should say, London Blackout Murders, The Inner Circle, Club Paradise and Mystery Lady. So these were the ones that we had 4 films earlier in the day, and we are streaming, as I said, those 3 right now. And these films are Undertow, The Chase and Grand Central Murder. This is on Rabbit. So I'll put my address in here for everyone who wants to have a look. So if you're interested, you can pop in, and that would be film. Bear with me. When you want to do something quickly, then everything just backfires. It's always the case. There we are. So for anybody interested, I think Captain Jack may want to have a look and pop in just in order to get a good idea of what this channel is about. Right, so we've come back to our Destiny 2 Forsaken, and as you know, my Forsaken is in full swing, and I've completed some of the story missions. I carried on with those adventures. I had to destroy all the barons, which were indeed of concern to humanity and to the spider. All of those have been neutralized yesterday with some help from Taco Inquisition. We've not seen Taco for quite a few months, and I was rather concerned that perhaps something happened, but Taco popped in yesterday and we were able to crack on and complete quite a few missions. We had lots of fun, and actually, to be honest with you, without Taco's help I would have had lots of difficulties in completing one of those called the Mad Bomber, the adventure where you get loads of enemies attacking you from all sides, and then even if you are able to neutralize all of them, you will get those mortars being fired by Mad Bomber and you will get killed. So I did struggle quite a bit, and just like what Captain Jack said, there were some very difficult barons amongst those adventures, and that was probably the most difficult, and with Taco's help I was able to complete. We keep getting the glitch where everyone is disappearing, and I've had this yesterday yet again for about 6 or 7 times. It was very, very annoying because we had to interrupt the broadcast and restart the game, but I'm not sure whether anybody knows as to why this glitch is happening. Is there any way through which this could be eradicated? Will it change if I reinstall the game? These are the questions that I have, and I think I will have to ask them directly to Bungie and have to get some answers from their development team, because that's persisting literally from the day one since I started playing Destiny 2 Forsaken. I think it's a glitch that is present in the base game, and I thought with the update and with my complete edition this would be resolved, but unfortunately that was not the case. I keep getting it still, and that is indeed completely infuriating. But we had to then restart the game, go back to the same area, sometimes even restart adventures, and then eventually everything worked. So yeah, we are going to do exactly the same tonight. If these difficulties occur, if the glitches were to be persisting, we'll have to simply go back to the beginning and then restart everything. I apologize to our viewers, but I'm literally held to ransom by whatever happens there. It's all down to the game and Bungie's server. So if anybody knows what the remedy is, please do let me know. I would be most grateful. Okay, so the time's come for Warlock Human Male to crack on with some action, and we are going to be pursuing some other missions. We have a story mission given to us by Petra, and that is the first one that we will be doing today. In addition to that, I want to tell you we've had a very, very good day. My Destiny 1 stream was very enjoyable. As said earlier, we've had several community members popping in, although overall it wasn't particularly busy. Our new friend and new member from Holland was with us literally the whole session. Also, we had somebody from Ireland, I think. He said he was Irish, and his username was Axe. We were a three-piece and we did some Ark and Forge victories, so I collected a lot of loot. We had some silver heroic strikes, we went back to Nightfall, and also we did some story missions. So it was quite a variety, it was thoroughly enjoyable, and the stream was fairly lengthy, about 5.5 hours I think altogether, and we had plenty of entertainment, fun, and indeed provided everyone with a lot of great content. Hope everyone enjoyed it. And after that I had my dinner, and then I've had a couple of sessions with my other community members, and after that I went swimming. So I just got back from my swimming and I feel thoroughly and fully refreshed and elevated. I always go swimming up to 5 times a week, and it's been a bit difficult to fit my swimming in together with all the broadcasts as well, but you know, I'm managing, and I combine it sometimes with either my late night, some of my evening swims, or some of those that happen earlier in the day. So I was able to get at least 3 to 4 during the last few weeks, and I'm very, very happy about that. Swimming is the best form of exercise, and if you are indeed having any form of health issue, or if you are trying to get fit, or if you want to lose weight, swimming is by far the best. It does not take a lot, you know, it's not really requiring a lot of effort, but it does need some degree of regularity, and this is what I do. I go swimming between 4 to 5 times a week, every single week. I have my sports centre and swimming pool very, very near me, which is very, very handy compared to the way it was a few years back when I was still in North London, and you know, very easy to get to, and it's absolutely rewarding, because anytime when I'm getting, for instance, some pains after, let's say, after I slept in one position and I get some neck pains or some stiffness, which is not very frequent, you know, I go swimming and everything just disappears. And also, if you have any form of muscular problem, if you feel that you're being seated for quite a while, if you do some office work or indeed do gaming in a seated position, which is what I do not do, I always do gaming whilst I'm standing, then swimming is ideal, because after 10-15 minutes you feel completely rejuvenated and your circulation is back to normal and you feel like you're walking on air. So most highly recommend it to everyone. Captain Jack says, I can't swim. I'm very sorry to hear that. I'm very sorry to hear that, but perhaps there's a chance for you to learn if you go to your local swimming pool. Perhaps they have some classes, and I can certainly tell you swimming is going to be of a tremendous advantage, because you really feel very, very refreshed afterwards, and it's very good for cardiovascular, for aerodynamics, for circulation, for fitness, for literally every single thing. And also after swimming you lose some water if you have any spare water on you, and in addition to that you can also feel, you know, quite hungry, because swimming makes you indeed crave for food. So altogether a very, very enjoyable form of exercise. And I combine that together with my standing exercises. In the past I used to go for lengthy runs as well, but I developed a health problem on my heels, so therefore I can't be going and running at present. So, you know, I have to substitute my running with something else, which is standing exercises. Well, actually, sort of substitute. I always used to do standing exercise as well, but I'm at the moment missing just like one part of that three-piece. I'm doing just the two of those, and running and jogging, or I should say long distance trekking or long distance running, is something that will have to wait for a little while until that problem really gets fully resolved. Right, I can just ask Captain Jack, do you know how to resolve that glitch where everyone disappears? And do you get that when you play Destiny 2 Forsaken? Because I keep getting it all the time. You come to an area and there should be enemies in there and there's no one there. Or you come to you know, the base. I was there yesterday and expected Petra and the spider to be inside of that tunnel, and they were not there, and they just wouldn't pop up. You know, it wasn't just like a lag. I had to go out and restart the whole thing, go back in the orbit, come back. Is there any way of resolving this, or is this like a permanent glitch on Destiny 2? I've had it literally from the beginning. Right at the beginning when I started with the base game, after that massive attack on the tower, I had a problem, in the bazaar area. I was there to meet Ikora and defeat some of the enemies, and there was no one there. And ever since it just kept persisting, so I don't know really what's causing it. If anyone knows, then please let me know. Let's have a look at our destinations, and let's have a look at our milestone. Return to Petra on the Tangled Shore. That's right, I didn't pick up the mission, so I'll go back to the Tangled Shore. We'll mark Petra, and we just have to hope that Petra is not going to be glitched. Captain Jack says, I don't really get that glitch unless someone is joining the fire team. You should ask the Bungie for some help. Yeah, I'll ask them directly. I'll write to Bungie development team and I'll ask whether there is a way through which I can resolve this. I suspect it may be to do with the installation of the game, because I really don't think that. And also I have Destiny 2 Forsaken, the base game, which is on a physical product. You know, it's a game that I was given, and my complete edition is the digital download. And I thought the digital download should simply supersede the original game, but I don't think that's happened. So obviously the glitches are persisting. Taco told me yesterday that I perhaps could just simply delete the game and then reinstall it, and then I can see whether the glitch would disappear. And I believe if I was to do that, I wouldn't lose any content because everything's saved on the server. Is that correct? Because I don't have anything on my console or you know, in my cloud. I was looking at the saves, and they do not appear to be there. I think all the multiplayers, like for instance Elder Scrolls and Red Dead Redemption, I don't get anything on my console. It's all on the server, I believe. I need to double check before I, you know, attempt to reinstall as well. Yeah, because I think the idea is that people can be deleting the games in order to liberate space on the console, and then once they come back, everything is saved on the server under that particular username. I think that's the idea. So, alright, so let's have a look at our adventure in here in Destiny 2 Forsaken. I'm quite certain once we get that, we'll be able to see the glitch straight away, because that was persisting yesterday. No, indeed they are visible, they are there, but what I do want to see is bounties.
I think you'll find our friendship agreeable. Marvelous.
I thought we completed that Queen Breaker. Let me see. No, that's wrong. I'm actually mistaken. We didn't go to European Dead Zone. And I will go and speak to Petra.
The list. After the war, everyone in the Reef mourned our queen and our prince, except me. I didn't believe they had died. I couldn't. But then, Uldren returned. He told me he could hear the queen's voice in his head. That's when I knew he was changed. I could have prevented all of this. But instead, I hid him away in the prison of elders. And now, Cade is dead. The Reef is in ruins. And I've confirmed that Uldren is on his way to the Watchtower. It's now or never.
So we've heard from Petra that indeed she was spying on Uldren, and in that cutscene yesterday at the end of my broadcast we've seen that she was firing off some action at him, and unfortunately she missed. Her sniper was not good enough, and she had to bail. He got away, and basically the story continued. As you've heard, it is myself, the Guardian, that will have to be chasing Prince Uldren. So let's see what she says there as well. Forsaken. Uldren's plan is revealed. He thinks his sister, Queen Mara, is still alive, and that she wants him to force open the door to the Dreaming City, a fabled awoken stronghold. This isn't just about revenge anymore, it is about the survival of the awoken people. Stop Uldren from entering the Dreaming City and claim your revenge by completing mission Nothing Left to Say. So of course we are going to be completing this mission straight away. We now need to talk to Spider.
Aldrin and the Barons won't escape us.
Another vice shipment gone missing. Oh. They tell our friends we can offer them protection. For a price. No. So that royal runt, Aldrin, wants into the watchtower. I always wondered what secrets and treasures the Awoken stashed in that airsat spire. But my friendship with Queen Mara, while she lived, stayed my hand. Well, that and a locked door. Thus, I am honor-bound to send a selection of my finest to help you find that ever-elusive closure. I must say, I cannot wait to see how this ends.
Spider always wondered what secrets lie within the watchtower, that Aldrin so clearly wants the treasures locked behind its doors, only heightens his curiosity. Spider will even send a few of his associates to help you challenge the Scorn. Seek your closure by completing mission Nothing Left to Say. So we have 2 missions in there. Nothing Left to Say. We have to avenge Cade 6.
Your visit. Tell me what you found. It's only fair to give me the right of first refusal.
It says avenge Cade, but it doesn't say where we need to go.
The reef-born aren't as
Oh,
clean
nothing
as
left
they
to
like
say
to
is there.
play.
Okay.
And I thought
Look
being
at the
cooped up
prison
on
of elders.
politics was bad.
You never cease to amuse, my friend.
So if we were to look at pursuits,
A poor investment. A poor investment indeed.
okay. So what we are going to do is we'll actually go to orbit. And we'll collect more bounties. And we'll get that from the Traveller. So we are, let's see, Master Rahul.
Aldrin, you know better
Come
than
now.
to attempt to
I
take
don't
the
know.
watchtower.
I have people to do that for me.
The best thing to do every single time is to basically stock up on the bounties, and then as you carry on with story missions and all other adventures, you just keep filling them, which is always very good and rewarding. So that is the next step, and after that we'll do the mission. You've seen the mission is already up there. It's in Tango Shore. Patiently and diligently we'll complete it. I wonder whether it's going to be as difficult as that adventure with the Mad Bomber yesterday, which did take me a bit of time to complete, but then with Taco together we were able to destroy the enemy with ease, although we were attacked by very many enemies. I hate those new enemies in there. Screeks. They're called Screeks? Similar to exploding thralls, but they look like spiders, and they're dreadful. You must never ever allow them to come close to you, because you will be destroyed immediately. But they were coming in very large numbers at us yesterday. Dozens at once. Got my beautifully designed engraved ship. The sign on the ship, the coat of arms, used to belong to one of the fallen guardians, one of the best guardians ever. So therefore I'm using that ship since yesterday. I like the insignia. I like coats of arms, you know. Alright, so we just need to go and collect our bounties. Bit by bit.
Checking right now. Done, done, done. Done.
What's this? Sniper rifle. Looks like one of our inventories is completely full, which is this one. Ballyhoo will keep. Balligant. Go figure. Pulse rifle. We absolutely don't need it. And we'll should be able to get these.
Yes.
Secondary weapon, is it? Dissonance sidearm. Nah,
Transfer.
we'll pick up these. We'll have a look at what these are. Looks like they're pretty much the same. Sniper rifle 518, 517. Diameter. Okay, we can use another sniper rifle. But we have LAG, which is pretty good, and Tom Green can obviously test. 512. 510, 514. We're getting plenty of kit in here, which also can be diffused. Dismantled. Okay.
All done.
See whether we can get any
Welcome
of
to
those bounties
Eververse.
from Tess. Because yesterday we could not. And today we cannot. Okay.
Thanks for shopping Eververse, Guardian.
My pleasure, madam. I'll be back after another hard battle. Fear God, honor the king. Good evening, sir. I've come to collect some bounties. Will you have some to spare?
Are you ready?
And he says, aye, Guardian.
A prepared soldier is a victorious soldier.
Unfortunately, not enough to get the reward.
I had no idea.
Okay. So we are going to go to our friend
Worlds of knowledge were lost in the fires of the assault.
Banshee.
What do you
He has
think?
lots of bounties, which we usually complete every single time. So these ones have been picked up, and we are going to be getting a reward. Okay, still increase our reputation somewhat. And so that's looking good. And now we're gonna go to Master of Hall. Will do, sir. Fear God, honor the king.
And the Cryptarchs make it into something useful.
There's our Cryptarch, Master of Hall.
What can I do for you, Warlock?
And we can simply claim those engrams. Powerful new gear, which is Tangleweb Hood. And Smuggler's Word. So let us see whether these ones are more powerful. Indeed they are. So this is 549. Get rid of that profit, and then we'll double check those shaders, and we'll use one of those shaders. Wait a minute, it is here, Atlantis Wash. This is Atlantis Wash. This one will have rocket launcher reserves, special ammunition finder, automatic rifle targeting, energy weapon targeting, restorative mod, and mobility enhancement mod. Restorative warlock armor in addition to all that. Okay, so we are having this equipped, and then we did pick up another weapon in there, and that will be Sidearm 551, so we'll try that one, of course. Automatic rifle, and what's this? 530. This one we don't need. This was another automatic rifle misfit to have there still, I think. 511 misfit, which I use quite a lot. Misfit is a very good weapon. No turning back. And arsenic bite. Arsenic bite, I should say. 410, no turning back. Combat bow. I've got 2 bows so far in there. Okay. So that's all done and dusted. We don't have any more engrams. I think that's probably it. We are ready to commence with our adventure. And double check whether anybody else wants to talk to us. I don't think there is anyone else. No, no, that's right. So we are going to be looking at this beautiful landscape. And now we are going back to Tangled Shore in order to complete our story mission. There we are, Tangled Shore. The mission is up here. This is Forsaken. And we need to go to Sorik's Cut to get there as quickly as possible. So without further ado, let's just stand by and then proceed. Proceeding to Tangled Shore rapidly in our beautiful old ship with that lovely insignia. Toys for boys, you know, coat of arms, toy soldiers, all of those kinds of things. Model railways. We all love that. I used to play with model railways a lot years back. Off we go. Tangled Shore it is. Sorik's Cut. Let me see whether I have any consumables that can be used. Yeah, I'm curious now. Is there anything for me to be using whilst I'm tagging along? Glim extract I found in the straps. Okay, lucky dismantle. Effect lasts 4 hours. Okay, we'll take that. And then we have finest massive enhancement core. Squeaking armory. Ghost fragments 20. Okay. So what's this? Lost memory fragment. Seraphite. So it means we don't have anything in there. Shaders. We picked up some new ones. Okay. So I'll just double check the weapons that I've got. Got this 551 Smuggler's Word sidearm. Shotgun 525. Probably will need my sword. Grenade launcher 539. Yeah, put my sword on for the time being. Okay. I remember using this weapon in Destiny 1. It was very useful in the Crucible. missions and to pick up some of it. If there's anything for me to collect, which I believe there may be. I'm a sniper. I like sniping. The weapon I'm using is my exotic shotgun, and the shotgun is called Lord of Wolves. Composite stock as a versatile dual-purpose stock to release the wolves. Swap through a more powerful burst. So as you could see, I'm not being left alone. That was very good. And my sword basically resolved him straight away. Okay, so let's go and pick up our story mission. Chest beat.
Sensors show an inbound Cabal containment cell from the Prison of Elders.
Okay. Maybe we'll do this as well. You see, this is very good about Destiny. So you get all those kinds of activities. And we are just about to be proceeding with our story mission, but we get incursions. And then with all of these public events. And just remember, if you are standing next to the flag in there, make sure you move away quite far, because this thing, the satellite, is going to be dropping there. That. Yeah, I was scared. Oh, Flying Pirates is here. Hello, Flying Pirates. How are you doing, sir? Good to see you. Thanks very much for joining us. How's everything? Where's our boss? That shotgun is not really a shotgun. It's almost like a very, very fast pulse rifle, a repetition weapon with short bursts of about 6 to 8. How's Flying Pirates? How are you, sir? How's everything? Are you still at work, or you return back? You can do some gaming, because we can do some activities together if you want. Let us know. Quite like this shotgun, I have to admit. A lot better than the other ones I've been using in Destiny 1. And look at this, there is a chest. Pick up some materials, I think. Flying Pirate says, no, I just got up. So it must be, what is it, 2 o'clock PM? Must be 2 o'clock, right? 9 hours back. Or is it 7 hours? I keep forgetting. Is it 4 o'clock? Three o'clock, so that would be 3:15. 8 o'clock. Yeah, I mean 8 hours back. I keep forgetting. It's 8 hours back, isn't it? 11:15 here. 11:12. That sword is mighty. Frying Fire says, yeah, I'll be able to join in a few minutes. Let us wake up a bit more. Of course, no hurry. Take your time, sir. Just let me know whenever you're ready. And then we can do a few things together. I know the feeling because it does take me also sometimes to wake up. But if I get my 8 to 9 hours of sleep, then everything is hunky-dory. And I do need 8 to 9. I really do. Every single day. It's like some people don't. Some people can, you know, sleep 6 hours and feel really refreshed. I simply cannot. And in the recent times, I've definitely did need between 8 to 9 hours, which means a lot longer sleep than usual. In fact, if I go to bed around 11 o'clock or midnight, then I need maybe a bit less of sleep. But in the recent times, it's been difficult to go to bed that early. And it's almost impossible if I'm coming back from central London. You know, it's a very long way to travel. And then if I'm coming back from London, I will not be back home before 1:30 midnight, 1:45. This is beautifully designed, I have to say. Really, really beautiful. So much better than some of the planets there. One game. Alrighty, so we came to that big flag, and you'll recall that anytime you see this sign, that means it is a story mission of Forsaken. Forsaken, nothing left to say. Climb the watchtower to stop Aldrin and the Fanatic. The Fanatic is going to cause us some problems for certain. Just remember to have a couple of biscuits. And I think I want to eat those biscuits. Earned a trophy. Cutscene.
This is as far as you go.
Please, for you I go instead. All death. You are not of ether. Can't bring you back.
All the same.
Yes, Father. We ever serve and await return.
Go. Inspire. And avenge your murdered friends.
There's no more room for fear, dear brother.
I'm not afraid.
Of course not. Oh, Aldrin, you have sacrificed like no other. You looked into an abyss, bowed to false kings, and suffered uncountable betrayals. You were humiliated, imprisoned, manipulated, taken, and still you gave up everything because you love. Please, brother, will you walk through hell for me one last time?
Yes.
Good. Then let us finish this. Even paradise is a prison when you can't leave. Free us.
Forsaken. Cutscene is over. This Aldrin's evil, and he's suffering from psychosis. As you could see, he's having visions. His sister is long gone. Died in that massive attack on Dreadnought in Destiny 1. Back in the ship, stand by and then ready to proceed to our next destination. Flying Pirate says, I ordered Destiny Grim Anthology
You know
Volume
what's
1
down there.
Dark Mirror book a few
The
days ago and
Watchtower.
just arrived today.
The fanatic. Aldrin. The end. Justice or revenge. Aldrin deserves what's coming to him. But... Guardian, the why of what we're doing is as important as the what. I don't know what you're thinking. But remember that.
Our friend Captain Jack, who's also watching at the moment, does have this book. And we talked about it really. And I think Captain Jack ordered the most recent edition as well. So it's great to hear that you guys have ordered those books that look absolutely beautiful and in pristine condition. I don't have them, but I'll be very, very interested to hear what your experience of those books is.
Approaching by air.
And Flying Pirate says second volume is coming out in October. I believe that Captain Jack ordered it because we talked about it during one of my broadcasts in the recent weeks. And I do remember that Captain Jack told us about the first volume, which he also received. But I think he wanted to receive it before last Christmas, and it was seriously delayed. But eventually did arrive. A beautiful book, and telling the story of Destiny 1, right? And Destiny 2. powerful. In Destiny 1 I would have gone into the hole, but in here I was able to grab, therefore I survived. Try this new weapon. No. Drift didn't work. Trying to use drift didn't work. Why did it not work? Does anyone know? Maybe because I jumped. Can't think of anything else. Stalker killed me with melee. One of our community members asked me whether I could do Grimoire cards reading in order to expand on the story. We might be doing that sometime. Done. I thought we should have been given a chest. Or not, because he was one of the bosses in there, wasn't he? Well, I thought he was. Collect some ammunition, because I'm a bit low on everything. Keep wanting to use ammunition synths, but guess what? In Destiny 2 there are no ammunition synths, so absolutely not possible. A non-starter. Okay. Let's go up there, have a look. No enemies. So where are our chums? The guys that were fighting the enemies together with us. Oh! There you go. Rift is healing me beautifully, but you know what? It doesn't always work. Sometimes it works, sometimes it does not.
You enjoyed killing them.
Destroy the fanatic. The fanatic is out there. Better be good enough to destroy him.
Enjoyed putting them in dirt where you belong. Enjoyed putting them in dirt where you belong. Did it make you mad? Brexit on Yardings.
So many enemies. Still no chance.
Enjoyed killing them. Enjoyed putting them in dirt where you belong. Did it make you mad?
That's too bad. Oh, I see. He's got a star. Okay. Gotta be a bit more careful now.
You enjoyed killing them. Enjoyed putting them in dirt where you belong. Did it make you mad?
What was it? Then another kill them. Actually, we'll have to change that weapon. Put another weapon on.
Enjoyed killing them.
That is going to be my sniper.
Enjoyed putting them in dirt where you belong. Did it make you mad?
No, that is not going to work. I need to really back off. The enemy is very powerful.
You enjoyed killing them.
Oh.
Enjoyed putting them in dirt where you belong.
I need to hide somewhere. Very good place to hide. I can't see you. Unfortunately, I can't see you. Flying Pirates, are you logged in? I can't see you on the list.
You enjoyed killing them. Enjoyed putting them in dirt where did it make you?
Just hold on, I'm trying to really bring in our friends. There's been a bit of a problem in here, so it's Flying Pirates. There we are, sending this to my partner chat.
Enjoyed putting them in dirt where you belong. Did it make you?
Hello there, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, hello. How's it going? Good to see you. Thank you for joining us. As you can see, I'm carrying on with Forsaken, and this is turning out to be a bit difficult if I'm doing it all by myself.
Yeah,
two of us do it together.
Yeah, you're a little underpowered for this one. The best possible way to level up with Destiny 2 is just keep doing public events and turning it into heroic and get drops from there.
So has he gone? He's gone now, has he?
He's still behind the force field. Shoot his shield out. Jump back, get out of the. See the ring?
Yeah.
You stay in that ring,
you're dead
straight away. Yeah.
Okay, he's been destroyed. That's good. What weapon did you use?
That's my exotic sword called the Black Talon.
Oh, that's very good.
Only one name left.
Let me take the ornament off and you can see what it looks like.
Let me just change my weapons because I was adjusting the weapons in there for this mission. So we'll have 551 sidearm. Okay, that's the most powerful one I've got. Sniper rifle. I'll put back my where's my shotgun now? Lord of Wolves. Lord of Wolves is pretty good. Yeah. Lord of Wolves is pretty good. Pursue Aldrin. Alright.
Guardian, no one has stood where you are since the Queen closed these doors. Yours are the first outsider eyes to ever see this place.
This is the Dreaming City. Oh, that you'll be coming to later.
This is a communication device, but the coordinates it's broadcasting to shouldn't exist.
Keep moving. I'll get to you as fast as I can.
You see, this is all beautifully designed, but I really think that the planets from year one are much poorer, and they really need to rework them, because when you look at this, it's like a lot of detail and it looks really beautiful and meticulously sort of developed. And then the other day, Nick and myself were walking through Io, and it just seemed like really poor compared to this.
Yeah.
We're going in?
Yes, we're in the taken realm now.
Ascended plane.
Open the door, brother. Open the door.
Should be a cutscene coming up.
Okay.
No.
The other cutscene was very good, I thought.
Oh yeah, these cutscenes that's coming up, they're really good.
Yeah.
Okay, we gotta go through the portal again.
Watchtower. The world of Destiny 2 is bigger than the one in the original. Many more
Oh
areas
yeah,
to
yeah.
explore.
Between dimensional planes is
Yeah.
linear.
Once you get to the Dreaming City, I think you're gonna really like the Dreaming City. It's really beautiful. Okay, here's we're gonna fight the boss.
Quickly taken.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, that shoot those Axion dart out. Yeah, we're gonna get teleported several times. What you want to do is take the sniper out first if you can.
Yeah, that's true. I need to put my sniper on. Just swapped it for that shotgun a moment ago.
Mm-hmm.
Put the energy back on. Magazine. I'm out of ammo. We got him. Yeah, we did.
Okay. Gather your ammo.
I need to pick up as much as possible.
Yep. Oh, missed that one. Oh, have you been, you know those little feathery thing that you were picking up the other day? Have you been picking up any more, or you?
Yeah, I did pick up a few.
Oh, okay, good. Because once you completed that, you're gonna go see like Cora on Io, and she'll unlock you your other super.
Oh, yeah. That's good.
This crystal doesn't fetch anything in the city's geological database.
It wouldn't. You'll see.
Good. That grenade really took them alive, I think.
Yeah, grenades are very effective. Yeah.
I need to go up here.
Okay.
Yeah,
we gotta go back into the Senate realm again.
Obey me. Free me.
Didn't see any other enemies in there.
Oh, that's it.
We were doing yesterday the adventures, and I have to say some of those adventures were really difficult with those barons. The Mad Bomber Baron was probably the most difficult one to kill. I think without Taco's help, I probably would have had a lot, many more difficulties.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing Taco for a long while, like he was, I guess, moving to another part of the country, and then also he didn't have access to his console. And Taco is one of the, Destiny veterans has been literally with the channel from the day one. So it was so good to catch up yesterday. But once
when you shoot those sniper, you gotta kind of duck out their return fire.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, it wasn't. So it's can't remember now. It's gone. What's that? Oh, I see. He's got the other guy now. Oh, they're gone. Okay. So that's good.
Oh, you went through the portal? Okay.
Where do I need to go?
Oh, this way. Up the stairs.
Oh, up the stairs, yeah.
They're taking or corrupting the dreaming city.
Look at this. Blimey. That looks evil. Cutscene. Okay, let's see the cutscene.
You've no idea how fortunate you are to be my chosen. You hold the flesh of a god in your hands. You are mere steps away from our salvation. Only light and dark together can unlock my way back into your world. That's it. Keep going. Free me!
So he was devoured by the beast.
Yeah, that's Raven.
Uncanny. I guess he got what he deserved. Is he gonna still live, or has he been just munched up?
You'll see.
Ah, no spoilers.
Best way to see it for the first time.
Of course. Just bear with me. I just need to pour myself a hot drink. 1 second.
Gonna give us time to get our super up as well.
Yeah.
Oh, careful. There you go. Let me draw the fire. So we're gonna get taken several times, and Raven here is gonna get the tether. So make sure we shoot this little ball out that's tethering him or her.
But I don't have my super yet.
No, hold your super until the health is a little lower.
Yeah.
Wanna shoot right in the middle where the mouth is or the teeth. That's the crit spot. And you'll get the yellow number. Alright, we're gonna have a lot of minions now. We're gonna shoot the minions out as fast as we can.
I did manage to eliminate quite a few.
Yeah, you wanna move around. Move around the court. Oh, we're gonna get taken now. Okay, we're in the center realm. Just there's gonna be a yellow bar. We want to kill the yellow bar, and then it'll take us back into the where Raven was. Watch out for snipers, and don't stand in the black liquid. It'll take your health down as well.
Okay.
Okay, I see the yellow bar here. Alright, it's gonna take us back. Jump through the portal right here.
Okay, so we are back
Oh.
now.
Same thing, don't step in the yellow black liquid, it'll damage you.
But actually I can't see his health, can you?
Okay, see he's there's those string that comes out from him. There's a black ball. You want to shoot those black ball out. Those things shield him or her. There's one behind me over here.
Yeah, I don't have my sniper. I've got no ammunition.
Yeah. Okay, it's not shielded anymore.
I don't see his health. Do you see his health anywhere?
No, I don't see it either. It's still pretty healthy. Oh, it got shielded. It was shielded.
Yeah, it's okay. We'll get super back
it was. Alright, don't forget your riff if your health gets low.
Yeah, I'm using it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Look on the bottom of your screen. That the health bar is right there. Voice of Raven.
I see. Yeah, I didn't realize that. I thought now I've got it now.
Yeah, Destiny 2. They moved the health. Some of the bars they moved the health bar on the bottom of your screen there. gotta look for the yellow bar to defeat him so he could send us back to the realm where Raven was. Looks like it's way over there.
No, I've seen him, he's hiding.
Yeah.
I've got a couple of rounds on the sniper now. Is he gone?
There we go. Yep, and now we can jump through the portal. Alright.
Wait a minute, where's the portal now? I can't see it.
Alright. I'm gonna...
Oh, go the back. Okay.
Just, yeah, destroy those tether. There's one on the left side now. Alright, see it right here? There you go. Alright, I'm gonna use my... Oh, two more just popped up.
Where's the other one? I don't see it.
It's behind them.
Got them.
Alright, I'm gonna use my super. There you go. Did you see him spit out something?
No, I didn't see him at all. I didn't actually see the action at all. I missed it all.
There'll be cutscene.
Huh. There he is.
Congratulations. You have my undivided attention. Now where's my sister?
She's not here, Aldrin. And if she was, this would be a whole lot easier.
So, this is to be a reckoning.
Wait, not like this. Look at him. He's finished. Even with everything he's done, we can't just...
You have no idea what he's done! If Cade was here, I know what he would do, Guardian. Do you?
Yes. What would the notorious Cade 6 do? You have his gun. Seems you get the last word. Everything I did for her. Funny. The line between light and dark is so very thin. Do you know which side you're on?
Okay, so it's been completed. Cade's will.
So who fired the shots?
So he's gone, is
he? Yes. But who shot him?
I don't really know. Probably Petra.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know either.
Hard to tell. Maybe it was in conjunction, one after another, you know, bang bang. Or maybe he's not killed at all. Maybe he'll pop up later on. God knows. They may be always spawning and coming back in some other shape or form, such as the darkness.
Possibly. It's when you unlock the Dreaming City, it's a good idea to do the blind well, and you get this called the dark crystal, and you give it to the one of the touching witch that was with Marisol. You know, when she did that thing on to destroy the dreadnought.
Mm-hmm.
In due time, you'll see.
Okay. What I was going to say is, was that the final sequence of Forsaken? The end sequence, the one.
To unlock the Forsaken campaign.
Mm-hmm.
And now you gotta fight your way to the Dreaming City. It's your next. I think it's your next step that you should do.
Okay. Return to Ikora and return to Zavala. Okay, we got it. Back to Ikora and Zavala.
And you also get a quest step you could do to get Kay's gun, the Ace of Spades too.
Oh yeah, that's a quest. So what was that beast that we just killed? What was he?
That was the voice of Raven. Basically, that was the thing that was the corrupting Aldrin to have him release it. That's why he was seeing the vision of his sister, and
so it was Raven that was causing this. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. Well, the storytelling is a lot better here in Forsaken than in the rest of the game, so it looks like a proper RPG. That's definitely enhanced. I just didn't work out what Raven was and where he was from, and he obviously was having something to do with Taken, because he was respawning Taken all along. And he looked a bit like a servitor, but he was also a ghoul at the same time. So, okay, let's see what Ikora has to say.
I don't know what we're going to do without him. I realized the other day, Cade may have been my healthiest relationship.
I can get to my vote, it's quite full.
Zavala and I rarely see eye to eye anymore. My ghost and I, it's complicated. And besides, you know that story.
I can barely hear what she's saying.
I have only ever been a supporting character in your story, but Cade was just my friend. My ridiculous, funny, constant friend. If we don't fight for our friends, what are we fighting for? What I'm trying to say is, I'm proud of you. Thank you.
I don't know why the game sound is so low, because on the settings it's like up to the top, like the maximum. But it's like so quiet. I could not hear what she was saying. Could you?
No, I was. That's only for you to hear. I can't hear unless I listen on the broadcast.
Oh, you can't hear. Okay. It's just incredibly sort of dimmed. I can barely hear the dialogue. They must have done something with the recent update, because it wasn't that low before. And as we have, you know, party chat switched on, this is like really low. I could barely hear what she was saying. It was literally as if she was whispering. I don't know why.
Try adjusting. Go to your setting on your. Hit your PlayStation button and go adjust your setting. I believe it's on device. And audio device. No. It is. It's been perfectly done. It worked perfectly until they've done the maintenance, and now it's just like so quiet. And if we're not in a party chat, then it's not that quiet, you know. Okay, so if I go to the settings, the game settings, where is it now? The game settings. Here we are. You know, it's like literally the maximum volume and everything. See where there's going to be a difference. No, because I just reduced chat, but I don't think there will be. Alright, it says, you rid the system of Kate's killers, and Ikora sleeps easier at night because of it, but she still worries about the future of the Vanguard. The hunters are without a leader, Zavala is more withdrawn than ever, and Ikora wonders if the worst is yet to come. So the reward is Memory of Cade, and that's my Warlock Bond. Okay. So let's see, my Warlock Bond. 500. The one I've got is 525. So what do I do? Is that this Memory of Cade? Is this bond particularly good, or is it just like cosmetic? I like it because if you read a perk on it, it has heavy ammo finder.
Yeah, that's true.
You could always save it and infuse it, or if you get a better one that's higher, then you could dismantle it.
Yeah.
But I still have it.
Because the one I've got is also good rocket launcher reserves and linear fusion rifle scavenger, recuperation and invigoration, so it's quite good. Tangle Red Bond. We'll obviously keep it. And let me see.
Yeah, I like it because it has the heavy ammo finder.
Yeah,
it's really useful.
Very useful indeed, yeah. It's very good.
Because you know, Destiny 2, you can't just pop a sin.
I know. That's once you get used to those sins, it's really troubling.
it's
like I keep using
like
it. Yeah, I keep using it all the time.
It's like a drug.
Yeah, I usually have 150 of those for my heavy and for my special in Destiny 1, and then I'm never short of ammunition. But in here, it is a different story. So 518, 539, 539. Let's see what's my best level. 518, 539, 551. Yeah, so that's probably the best I've got at the moment. So I'm 538 at the moment. Okay, so we've done Ikora. No, this is really annoying. I can barely hear the game sound. Where would this be on PlayStation settings? Do you know? Because it's not here. Volume control, headphones.
Hit the PS button.
Yeah.
Scroll to settings. And you activate it, and then go down to device. And you go to
No, but that wouldn't be on the. It's not on PlayStation button. It is on default settings. I need to enter PlayStation outside of my broadcast and adjust this.
Or sound and screen.
No, I've got volume control headphones and volume control speaker for controller output to headphones. All audio, you know. Adjust microphone level.
Is it on your headphone? You have a control on it?
No, it would be on.
You know, like.
It would be on separate settings. It's not on this. On this one, I just get headphones and the game audio, not game audio. You get volume control, which is speaker for control, and output to headphones. That's all you get. And adjust the microphone level as well. But that's all been set perfectly for what I need. You know what I mean? So it's perfectly tuned in. And there's never been a problem with the game sound. But for whatever reason, after done the maintenance, the game sound is dimmed. It's like a lot lower than usual. Previously it wasn't as low. And it's particularly low in the dialogue. I can't hear at all what they're saying. It's really annoying. And obviously, I believe that people, when they watch the stream, also will not be able to hear very much what they're saying. So I don't know what to do, really. Because this is not the way it was before. Don't know what's causing it. No idea. Because you know what I mean, when we are in a party chat, people talk, and then obviously when you have cutscenes and dialogue, people don't talk, but still I can't hear anything. It's like really muffled. And maybe I need to adjust the settings on PlayStation, you know, the separate settings.
Yeah.
Just a minute. What did you say was devices?
Yes.
The devices. No, it's just all the same. No, it can't be done. It's automated on it's automated basically. It just seems that our chat is incredibly loud and the game sound is incredibly low. This is where the trouble is. I have no idea why. Because it never used to be like this. I didn't really fiddle with the settings. I didn't do anything to it. Because obviously the trouble is for the viewers, you know, if they want to be watching the story, want to learn about what's happening, they can't hear.
Let me see if the audio is different on the broadcast.
To what we can hear through the game, yes, probably. Yeah. No, I can hear myself because you increase the loudness. Don't worry about it. I'll sort this out one way or the other. Just turn down the sound because obviously I'll be able to hear myself. And
okay.
It will be really of use. Okay, so we'll go to Zavala. Wait a minute, where's Zavala now? Courtyard.
He's in the courtyard.
Speak with the Vanguard. Tess Severus. Vault. Lord Shax. So that must be him then. No.
Yeah, he's the Vanguard.
Yeah. Suddenly I lost my plots, really. I can speak to Banshee as well. Let's see what he has to say.
piece is yours now. I'm glad. Cade would be glad too. But Ace... Ace is in rough shape. Ain't seen this kind of corrosion since... can't remember. Anyhow, Cade would have kept spare parts in his own personal loot stashes. Yours too now, by rights. Track him down, bring me the parts. We'll get this piece purring again.
It is so muffled, I can barely hear what you're saying. Don't know what to do. Because I can't increase the loudness on the game. You know, the game's telling me that the audio is maximum. SFX and dialogue. Cinematics volume is literally, the volume's turned up. No, I can't do any of that. Yeah, okay. Cade's will. Banshee 44's eyes burn brightly as he speaks of repairing the Ace of Spades, but he can't do it alone. He'll need some biorhythmic data from you, and some parts from the secret caches Cade hid across the system. Okay, so we'll accept that. So Cade's will, so that's the quest. Increasing some reputation in there, so that's alright. And
Earth's a
then
good place, worth fighting for.
we'll go to Postmaster, see what we got there.
Checking now.
1 by 10.
Transferred.
The cut and run.
All
Okay.
done.
Cut and run. Let's see how powerful this weapon is.
She said she wanted to express herself,
517.
so I gave her
It's
a
not
thumbs
really as
up.
powerful as the rest.
Let's check. You must have messages.
It's 539 sidearm.
So then I
sniper
opened the
rifle,
crate. Needless to say, I sent the whole shipment back to Fenchurch.
Refrain. Allergy. Misfit. Okay, we don't want that. No.
Eververse deals in all manner.
Back to Zavala.
Do not think for a moment that I shed a tear over Uldren's death. In another life, I would have killed him myself. But we are guardians. One life is nothing when weighed against the lives of an entire people on the very precipice of extinction. When you pursued vengeance into a foreign dominion, you put all of those lives at risk. The death of Uldren Sov will have its consequences. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but the day will come. I hope we will survive it.
Forsaken, you got the revenge you wanted, but Commander Zavala reminds you of what you risked to do so. Uldren's death will have consequences. Of that, Zavala is sure. So we got new milestone. Queen's Wrath. Okay, we need to go back to Petra. Okay.
Back to the front, Guardian.
So I think that's probably all.
The next threat will come soon, Guardian.
Don't think there's
When it
anyone
does,
else who wants to
we
speak
will
to
be
us.
ready.
So we need to go back to Petra, by the looks of it.
Send for Rock Jalal. I want a status report.
Back to Tangled Shore. There's Petra. And now we're gonna go back. Alright. Can't work out what's causing this party chat settings, maybe. Let's see now. Just adjusted it. See whether it's louder. Yeah, I'll adjust it even more. Let's see whether it's loud enough. Just remind me, do you also have all 3 characters, or you got 1 character in Destiny 2 Forsaken?
Oh, I have all 3.
All 3 characters, yeah. So you would have done some of those missions 3 times. Still.
For myself, yeah, and then I was helping friends and stuff, so it's 3 times and 3 times, 3 times.
Yeah, it multiplies. It's 3 times on the characters, and then it's everything else.
Correct. That's why I'm able to remember a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Well, you know, how to put it? If we repeat it many times, then we will remember the best. You know.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Dr. Freud, he said, we repeat in order not to remember.
Welcome.
That's to do with the unconscious world. But with the conscious world, we actually repeat in order to remember. So there you are. I'm very pleased to say that tonight I'm not having that glitch so far. Because yesterday, every time we came in, myself and Taco, these guys were not there. Neither Petra nor Spider were here. And we've been here like 10 times and they were not here. So I don't know what was causing that. It's just impossible to tell. Okay, let me hear what Petra has to say.
The deed is done, but I can't rest. I want answers. I want to know how to protect my people from whatever horrors infect the other side of that gateway. And the prince must be laid to rest. It will grant you safe passage. Follow me when you can. There's no one else I'd rather have watching my back. And if anyone deserves answers, it's you.
Forsaken, loyalty to dead queen led Petra to the tangled shore. Now that loyalty leads her to a new destination, the doorway at the top of the watchtower, and beyond it, the dreaming city. You're not ready to know the secrets that lie within this awoken bastion, but Petra hopes you soon will be. She hands you a fractured awoken talisman and tells you to follow her into the dreaming city by completing quest Key of Light and Darkness. And we are getting a reward, which is Broken Awoken Talisman. Okay, and we've got quest rewards as well. That's 500 Vestian Dynasty. I'd like you to have this, my sidearm, the Vestian Dynasty. It's the weapon that, well, you know, nothing left to say about that. But please take it, it may help you reach the Dreaming City. Says Petra. Picking up the reward. Vengeance has been completed, new milestone has been added, and we need to speak to the spider. Like
Aldrin and the Barons won't escape us.
Who else remains on the shore? I want names.
Looks like we are doing everything well.
Welcome back, dear friend. Your bloody quest for revenge was a boon for us both. Bye-bye, Barons, but you're awoken. Only Spider remains. The See, the Queenless Queen's wrath left you with a broken trinket. Typical. Offer the treasures of the Awoken, but conveniently fail to give you the means of claiming them. Lucky for you, Spider is a very near and dear friend of yours.
Forsaken, the Spider congratulates you on your victory and himself on becoming the de facto power on the Tangled Shore, with everyone eliminated, right? He's feeling quite magnanimous at the moment and would be happy to indulge in a bit of artifact repair by helping you fix Petra's Awoken Talisman and quest Key of Light and Darkness.
You know me, friend. I'm a
Curse
sensitive
Unleashed.
soul. I take no pleasure in seeing members of my family in distress. Take, for example, my highly valued business associates, the Black Armory. Your assistance might just be the pick-me-up they need. Their name never graced your ears, I know. Allow me to pull the vast curtain of things Guardians don't know back an inch. This right here is a token of the Black Armory's appreciation. Without it, they won't appreciate the presence of someone with your job description. Tread carefully, friend. You won't find hospitality as warm as the spiders behind their doors.
Alright, this is Curse Unleashed, world's first completion of Raid Last Wish. A team of 6 Guardians enter the heart of the Dreaming City and slew Riven off 1,000 voices. They had no way of knowing that was exactly what he wanted. So basically, that is unlocking one of the raids, I take it. World's first completion of Raid Last Wish. We are not going to do that. Black Armory, the Spider Kingpin of the Tangled Shore, has a favor to ask of you. So Black Armory badge, picking this up. Beyond the Watchtower. This bubble Petra gave you, its missing pieces I know because I've seen them before around the shore. Sinful kill for them too. If I had one, I'd stash it in a lost sector and keep it safe. You understand me? Says Spider. So we accept this, and what is it that I just got? Key to the Dreaming City. Repair the Awoken Talisman. So there are lots of things to do now. We are very, very busy now with lots of quests and all sorts given to us. The Hangman, Heroic. Okay, we can do that one as well. Flashpoint, Tangled Shore. Strike, Roothold, Horror Lair, and Warden of Nothing. Okay, let me see. The Crucible, New Powers. New Powers. Follow your visions to Ion. The Black Armory. Find the Black Armory in the annex of the tower. Beyond the Watchtower, repair the Awoken Talisman. So I guess the Awoken Talisman should be the first thing, do you think? Or is it the quest? The quest would be Flashpoint, Tangled Shore.
The Tangled Shore Flashpoint is a weekly thing. If you put your cursor over the orange flag, the reward is powerful gear.
Mm-hmm.
If you do those, that'll help you level up as well on a weekly basis.
Okay, we'll do that. We'll complete activities on the Tangled Shore, Spider Safe House, Tangled Shore, complete various activities on the Tangled Shore, including public events, lost sectors, and heroic adventures. So we can do that. We can do that next, because that's the next step. And then
once you do those, once you do that, then you want to unlock the talisman. It will be your next thing. Now get you to the Dreaming City.
Okay.
It's the next
So
point.
we'll do the Hangman, right? We'll do that first?
Sure. It should be right behind you. It's a real quick adventure.
Benedict 1990 milestone updated. Speak with Tess in the tower. Tess has got something for you. Okay, well we'll do the adventures first and we'll speak to Tess. What I do want to do is I just want to see what other goodies I picked up, because I may need to adjust my inventory. Let's see. Very quickly. $500 Vestin Dynasty, okay, that's not necessary. Vestin Shell, Commanding Star Shell. Vestin Shell. Ghost Shell, Improve Arc Analyzer, Solar Analyzer. Yeah, it doesn't matter at the moment. Commanding Star Shell.
Been drained. No, more.
Just hold on a second,
I see a name carved into it. Rexus Vaughn, the Hangman. I've got a lead on him.
Okay. Hunter Hangman. Okay, we can look for him. I'm able to summon.
Okay, for this activity, there's a modifier. It's Arc Singe, Blackout, and Grenader.
Is it? Where can you see that?
You just push your big pad, just tap it, and then on your D-pad, left side, you scroll down.
Oh, I see,
scroll
I see.
up.
Yeah, I've got it, yeah. Track pursuits, and then you push it down, and that will say Arc Singe, Blackout, and Grenadier. Let me see. Arc damage increases slightly from sources. Enemy melee attacks are significantly more powerful, and radar is disabled. Grenadier damage is deal more. Yeah, okay. Got it. Yeah, that's different because, yeah, similar to what we had in Heroic Strikes, right? These modifiers.
Mm-hmm.
These are quite similar. The adventures are similar to Heroic Strikes.
Mm-hmm.
And, particularly if you raise the difficulty level, then they become really kind of tricky. Okay, I'll follow suit.
Mm-hmm. If I remember correctly, there goes or something over here.
That's one of Spider's servitors. It might help us out if we free.
Yeah.
No, I don't have the right weapons. I know what it is. I was trying to pull out my sword, and then I had this other weapon in there. I forgot my sword. Okay. Where is the other service? Probably somewhere else.
Right. Tap your pad and it'll give you the diamond anything.
Oh, this one. Oh no.
Jump off.
On earth I could go in there. Drop through a hole, I think.
Oh, you're still alive. Okay. There you go. You still running. run around over here.
No, but I don't know where to go from here.
Right here. I think there's a gold chest on the bottom here. Up here, I believe, yeah. The regional chest. You see?
No. Might have picked it up already.
Possibly. Alright, go back up. Oh, the magnet.
Holy to the fallen. They create the evil that the fallen need to survive and grow.
It's all disappeared.
The scorn, who were once fallen, would even attack servitors.
Rescue spider servitor.
No, there's no radar. Just like I said, really.
No, there's blackout. Yeah.
There's Taco. Hello Taco, how are you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for joining us. And Taco's asking, what's up? All good. It is Flying Pirates and myself doing a co-op here in Destiny 2 Forsaken. And we're just sort of going towards the Lost City. We're doing a mission in here. Well, it's an adventure.
Adventure for a powerful gear.
Yeah, that's right. Given to us by... I can't remember now, whether it's a Spider or Petra. How are you, Taco? All good? Thanks very much for joining us today. Taco and myself were doing a co-op yesterday night. And without Taco's help, I would have not been able to complete some of those adventures. Did I pick up any ammunition? I did. No. Okay, I can't see you. Where about are you?
I'm behind you. Coming. Yeah, I'm coming.
Okay.
We gotta go that way. You gotta go rescue the soldier.
Yeah, that's the next thing. Taco's saying, cool, I'm good. Been here a bit, but was in the middle of the raid, so you finally finished Forsaken story missions. What did you think of the end there? Yeah, I thought it was very good. I think really very good storytelling and very enjoyable gameplay. So, you know, it's been thoroughly enjoyable. And obviously the two of us together were able to complete much quicker some of that compared to what I would have done with by myself. So again, a massive bonus. Well, he is gonna pay with his life now. Let me just get up there. I really have enough of that sniper. Really, did not see, he was semi-hidden and he kept firing at us all the time. So he's gone now. No more headache coming from that platform. generally, I really love Forsaken. I think it massively improved the storytelling, really good cutscenes, and just generally plenty of interesting activities, you know. And we got loads of activities right at the end, so we have plenty of things to do now. What I quite like is that the swords are really powerful in here, although they're not exotic swords, you know. You can do lots with this sword, even with, you know, with the hilt. Okay, so where are the servitors, the rest?
Tap the pad and look for the icon.
Oh, one of the servitors is here. Oh, you're standing on top.
Next one.
Up there, yes. The Great Equalizer. Oh, that's pretty good. I did 3 things at once. I killed the enemy, I used the rift, and I rescued that servitor, all within 1 second. So I really amazed myself. I'm not very good in multitasking, but you know. World and life, you know, are really full of surprises. Look at this. I hate these guys now. He killed me! Ooh. There's another one after that.
Yeah, big yellow bar here.
2 of them, I don't believe it. They're quite strong. Stronger than what I expected them to be. That's probably because the modifier. What do you think? Must be. Another shank in there, and Taka says, yeah, ideally you don't want to use your sword when you don't have ammunition. Yeah, but I'm actually quite amazed with how powerful the sword is, even with the hilt, you know. It's like quite good. Look at that. I don't have any ammunition, but it does the business, and it's been quite useful really generally, because, you know, I use my Dark Drinker in Destiny 1 all the time, so I got used to the sword usage. But it's funny because lots of Destiny gamers do not use swords at all, just in specific situations. They resort to firearms, you know. And I think they really I quite like those swords. Alright, so where is that servitor? The last one. Must be up here, right? Yeah.
You released it already. We have to go down now.
And also, once I get used to all those jumps and glides in Destiny 2 Forsaken, going back to my Hunter in Destiny 1 is just feeling really rusty. Because in here you can control yourself in the air much better and jump higher and all sorts. It's been much better produced and well developed compared to the original. Okay, let's see where the servitor is. You know what, I just want to change my weapons, because I've been using the weapons which were given to me a little while back and don't really cut it for me. They're not particularly powerful. So just give us a second. Sidearm is of no good. 10 paces is better. Sidearm in here we'll just use maybe Misfit. And then yeah, we can keep that in. Okay. Hangman in there, from here. So, just about using super. Thank you. Yeah, that's him. The guy that's fleeing is the Hangman, I think. Second, let's grab this. I have to say, I'm feeling very tired tonight. Don't know why. I'm really tired. So we'll do a bit more and then I'll call it tonight.
Sounds good.
Yeah. I'm usually not that tired, but I'm just really... my eyes are sort of kind of aching and, you know, it's not really... why am I not jumping high enough? You know, what's the reason for that? Yeah, I managed to jump. We're going the right way.
Oh, abomination.
I should have cleared any enemies that were left in there. This automatic weapon is actually quite good. The one prime engram. Okay, that's good.
Boss. Running around for this guy.
Where's he going?
He disappears once you damage him at a certain level, and then you come back.
Taco says he also felt very tired today, and Taco says I'm not sure why, hopefully it will go away by tomorrow. You see, in my case I think it's the change of weather. We have like humidity and then a bit of rain and then more humidity, and it's that sort of thing that makes me feel really tired. So I actually went to my swimming pool before I started another broadcast, and it was like really cold, and I think it's humidity that makes me feel really tired, and it's very humid outside, that's why it's about 95% humidity. Fire coming from everywhere. I'm burning. We did kill him, didn't we?
Hangman and Jewel.
Yeah.
Causing pain. Let's get out of here, Guardian. I don't want to think about what he did to Cade.
Any chests, anything to collect here? Or not?
Nope. We gotta interact over here.
Okay. Release the servitors. Okay, so these ones need to be released. And then that's completing it, I guess.
Yes.
Oh, cool.
6 names off our list. Only 2 left, then Uldren. Maybe Petra or Spider has a lead on the Machinist and the Fanatic for us.
Okay, so let me see what milestones we have in there, if any. Plenty. We have new powers, the Black Armory, Beyond the Watchtower, a gift for from Eververse, and then an Imperial Summons. So what do we do next? We go to Beyond the Watchtower, repair the Awoken Talisman, or not?
Hold on 1 second.
Because it tells me that we've got another, the Hangman Heroic. We've just done a Hangman.
Yeah, that's completed.
But it keeps coming up on the map again, because we've just done it.
No, it's not. See, there's no reward underneath it. That means you completed it. If there's a reward underneath that, on the bottom, that means you have not completed it.
Not sure really. Something wrong there, I think.
I'm still in black screen, so.
I didn't go to Orbit. It looks like the game's just, bringing me somewhere.
Yeah, it's still loading for me. See, if you put your cursor over the flashpoint flag where Spider is, see, there's a percentage.
35%, yeah. So I think we can go into this adventure, this public event, which is just nearby. But you see this? It says the Hangman Heroic Adventure yet again.
Yeah, it's on mine too, but if you look on the bottom of it, there's no reward. That means it's completed.
But should it not disappear because we completed it?
No. No.
It shouldn't.
No, it won't disappear. No.
Because it's heroic. I got it. Yeah, because the other adventures disappeared otherwise. The ones we were doing yesterday.
Correct. Yeah. Yes.
Let me see. Taco says you can do it as much as you like. However, the only real goal of doing it is for the powerful gear that you get for first completion, which in fact we have just completed. Actually, in my mind, I need to be still able to sort of sift through this, because we have your ordinary adventures and then heroic adventures, and then there are some adventures which are kind of aligned to quests, and those ones are disappearing. But I think some of those left as heroic are still visible. So I get it. Yeah, I think I'm beginning to understand the new concept which is present here in Destiny 2 Forsaken. And let me just think what we need to do. Just I need to open the window. It's really very, very stuffy here. That's probably why I'm feeling so tired as well. Just bear with me a second. Won't be able to speak very loud because obviously I left my window open now. Let me see. Okay, we'll do this adventure, this public event, which is up there.
Yeah, just fast travel to the Thieves' Landing.
Yeah. Humidity is just killing me. It's been really... It was actually quite better during the day. It wasn't that humid, but in the evening it just gets so stuffy. There's like polluted air coming from London.
Oh, we just missed it. Look like. Yep. Cryopod escape.
Oh, somebody else is going in there. Okay.
Oh, it's still there. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can activate it. I'll come.
Yeah, it's here still. That we want to turn it into a hole. Yeah, do it by freezing the box. Escape. Don't kill me. Shoot those steam vents out.
We should sort of keep them alive.
Yeah, these steam vents here.
So what do we need to do?
Oh, wait, there's even... just see those vents that are steaming? You have to throw 3 of those relic at the escapee here. And it'll free them, and it turns the public event into hole. And basically, you kind of want to defend the area. 99. Okay.
There's a chest. Okay.
Should give you 2 ghost fragments.
Leg armor picked up in here.
Okay. Now mine's at 80%.
80%
completed.
Okay.
We could go to the next public event area in System of Saturn. It's happening right now.
Yeah, we'll go there.
Do the area to the left over there.
Yeah.
It's already flashing, so we gotta get that quick before it expire. Okay, it's just starting.
There's some other people in there already joining in.
Sensors show an inbound hive containment cell from the Prison of Elders.
Where is it now? Lost it. I'm afraid it's glitched for me. I don't see any enemies.
Oh yeah, this.
Well, I'll just dance. That's all good. As I can't see the enemies, they can't really hit me. I'm invincible.
No. That's a good thing, I guess.
Are you bad? The question is he gonna register for me though, you know?
It probably will be at the end.
Because you had 80%, I have
I'm
55%.
not sure.
I don't know why this is happening. This is the glitch that keeps persisting all the time. It's the first one tonight, but it's happened like a million times.
I wonder. Yeah. So I gotta shoot these vents out.
Nothing. Let me try this one. Well. Minutes and a half. This is a nightmare, you know, you can't see anything. We should have restarted the whole thing.
Yeah, but you can't participate in it.
Yeah, I'm not sure whether it's going to register because I can't see anything. It may or may not, you know. Let's see.
glitching for me now. I can't destroy that vent.
Also glitchy.
Yeah, it wouldn't let me destroy the vent.
No, I can't see you.
Yeah. Yeah, it was glitching for me too, because it wouldn't let me destroy that vent. You see the chest at all?
I opened it and I picked up something and it didn't register, it didn't give me anything. Let's see whether it registered on the list. It did not register. It's the same as before. As if I was doing nothing.
Yeah.
55%.
I wonder if it's when you try to travel into the area it's fast, it won't it doesn't let you catch up. It doesn't load you into that area quick enough.
It's I thought of all sorts of scenarios. I have no idea. Because also if you're going to see the spider, I come in there and the spider's not there and Petra's not there. I wasn't running or anything, I was just literally walking. No idea. It's some sort of technical problem. Don't know what it is. Okay, what do we do next?
You want to go complete this flashpoint?
Yeah, that would be preferred, yeah. And we can call it a night after that. What can we do?
Okay, let's go to this Gore's Cut there. The area to the left over here. You get fast travel to there if you want.
Okay, fast travel to...
It's the area to the top of the map.
Sorik's Cut, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. I'll do that. My eyes are burning, I don't know why. You know the feeling of tiredness, we feel like oh. So I just want to do that as quickly as possible and then hit the sack.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
You could always complete it tomorrow too, so it's not necessary to complete it in one day.
Sensors show an inbound Cabal containment cell from the Prison of Elders.
Can you see the enemy on this?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. The concept on this is the same too, to turn it into heroic, to shoot these vents out, damage the boss to some point. You know, you gotta fight for your life, man.
Okay, so once they start operating, then you shoot him, yeah?
Yeah, you want to damage him to the point where he releases steam on these vents here. You shoot the vents out, and then you throw the relic at him. You gotta do it like 3 times. 3 of the relics at him. And it'll freeze him. Okay, so it's freezing him and shoot it. Pick up that relic right there. Probably see the water is, or the area is electrified. That's probably what kills us. And watch out for those pots landing too. They'll kill us real quick. Alright, there we go. frozen. There you go.
Is he frozen now?
Yes, he's frozen.
Press the wrong button. Setting in. One gauntlet we picked up from there. Okay, let's see how far we got for this. 75. You know what? I'm too tired now. I think I call it tonight.
Sounds good.
Yeah, well, thanks very much for coming, and thanks very much for helping. Really appreciate it. And, you know, we can catch up on another night or another day.
Sure.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for the invite.
No worries at all. Pleasure as always. And, you know, we'll catch up on another day. So take care and have a good day. All the best. My dear friends, I'm really very tired and I need to go to bed immediately. I have no idea as to why that is. Usually I'm not this tired, but tonight must be that humidity, or maybe it's something to do with this weather. It's really tiring. I mean, I can barely talk. I'm literally having a difficulty in even pronouncing certain words. So just very quickly go back to the tower, finish the admin and quickly go to bed. We'll carry on with our Destiny World tomorrow, with our Destiny 1 broadcast, and we crack on as usual. Thanks very much to Flying Pirates. Thanks very much to Flying Pirates for coming in and supporting us and helping with lots of different missions. In fact, we've had 3 hours of excellent, very exciting gameplay. I thoroughly enjoyed it. We completed Forsaken, we got all these other tasks, so the seasons will be the next step, I think. and that is really and truly astonishing. I was able to get through all of that in no time thanks to my community members. But right now we will do some admin and then we'll call it tonight. Call it today, call it tonight. I am losing track of time. It's already about 1 o'clock UK time, and that's way past my bedtime. I usually go to bed around 11. So there you go. Alrighty, let's see who is here fast to speak to. We have Master Rahul, we have KD, we have Tess, we have an Imperial Summons and Black Armory. Okay. And we have Amanda. Everybody now wants to talk to me and I'm so tired. You know what? I'm not doing anything. I'll just go and call it tonight and I'll do this tomorrow. So we've come to the end of our broadcast. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for being here with us today. Hope you enjoyed all the activities and plenty of action. We completed Forsaken. We are doing various other quests and adventures. And we'll come back to Destiny 2 Forsaken tomorrow night. So thank you for coming and thank you for watching, and I wish you all a very, very good night.
Only 4 have been cleaned